Hi, and welcome back to a little bit of Calm and Crazy. My name is Jennifer, and today I have two super easy Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you. I think these are perfect to add to your farmhouse decor, or even if you do like a photo gallery wall and you want something that's not like a square or a rectangle, then these would be a perfect addition to something like that. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I would love it if you would take a moment and introduce yourself in the comments below. Speaking of the comments, you guys, I have not recently been able to get back with all of you because I have been so blessed with so many of you commenting. Thank you so much. I do read every single comment, and you know that I've read it when you get that heart back. So please keep on commenting, and I hope that I don't offend anybody if I don't give a personal response back, because I would love to be able to do that with each one of you if possible. So let's go ahead and keep commenting and keep interacting. And if you want more ways to interact with me, I am over on Instagram. It is a little bit of Calm and Crazy over there, just like it is here. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so so you don't miss any of my DIYs. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So the supplies I'll be using is this, I believe, an Easter bunny sign. You might remember I pulled the bunny off for another project. This butterfly, I actually used the center for a different project. A couple pieces of burlap paper. You can get this at like Hobby Lobby and packs, or even from Walmart. This Waverly chalk paint in ivory, as well as the Waverly wax in antique. So to start off, I am tracing the inside of the butterfly on one piece of the burlap paper, and then I am tracing the outside of the butterfly on the other piece of the burlap paper. And I'm doing it on the back just because it's a lot easier to trace this way than it actually is on the burlap itself. Once I have them both traced, I go in with my scissors and I'm cutting out the butterfly. Now on the smaller butterfly, I'm actually trying to stay pretty close to the line and make my butterfly fairly pretty, so I take my time to do that. But on the larger butterfly, I'm actually cutting it just a slightly bit inside of the line. I want it to be a little bit smaller than what the actual outline is originally. After that, I take the I Believe in Butterflies board as well as this butterfly, and I paint them both in the ivory chalk paint. I just do one single coat, and I'm absolutely okay with some of the board poking through like you can see here. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to make this look a little bit like shiplap. I got this idea from Kristen Kay. She's done it a few times and I always think it turns out so cute. And so I'm just taking a black Sharpie marker and my ruler, and I'm drawing lines in the placement of where the wood would be. Now I'm actually using the back of the board. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did not use the other side with the glitter. I didn't want to deal with it. I think sometimes just using the back is so much easier. So after I draw my Sharpie lines, I'm going in with my antique wax, and I'm a little hesitant at first to start adding some, and then I get a little bit more confident. I'm just adding that just a tiny bit to just give it a little bit more dimension. I add some of the wax and antique above and below the Sharpie lines. I'm not too concerned about the middle of the board because I will be covering that up, so I'm focusing this mainly on just the outside edges. So now I'm going in with more of the wax and antique, and I'm taking it onto the butterfly in order to distress my butterfly. I'm using this brush that I picked up at Walmart. It came in a pack of 2, and it's meant to go with the wax or the chalk paint. I'm not quite sure. I just know that it came in a pack of 2. And I think it does a perfect job of getting this on there and just really giving me a little bit more of a distressed butterfly look. After I let that dry, I'm going in now with a piece of sandpaper. This is a fairly coarse sandpaper, and I'm just roughing up the edges just a little bit more. And there you see it's just a nice little distressed edge onto that butterfly, and I love the way that it looks. So now it's time for me to attach it to my board, and I'm just going in with some hot glue. As I do the hot glue, I'm keeping it away from the edges so that I can actually kind of lift up the edges after I've attached the butterfly. So keep the hot glue towards the center. And then I just put the butterfly right into the center of my board. And there you have a super cute farmhouse butterfly. I think that this looks so beautiful, and I'm so excited to put this in my daughter's room. And I will be sharing that with you at the end, so stick around for that. For my butterfly sign, I go in with more of the wax and antique in that same brush, and again, I'm distressing the outside of butterfly, goodness I can't talk, and the inside of the butterfly as well. And then what is different with this is after I finish with the antique wax, then I go in with my sandpaper and I do kind of give it a little bit more of a distressed look using the fine grit sandpaper. Once that is done, it's time for me to attach the burlap onto the butterfly frame, and I'm doing this onto the back side, so the glittery side for me. And as I do it, I have to do it in sections so that the hot glue doesn't set up too fast. So I just do a little bit at a time. I work my way all the way around until all of the edges are secure to the butterfly sign. Once that is done, then I have the cutest little butterfly to add to my daughter's room. I think this is perfect to add to any of your farmhouse decor. So here you can see that I'm creating a gallery wall for my daughter, and I've used the burlap butterflies in there. I'm not done with it yet. This is just the start of it, but I think that these look so pretty in here. Now that little butterfly that you see with the jewels on it, that is something I created after my mother-in-law passed away using some of her jewelry that she had. So that's a really something special, and I wanted to complement that. And then that love sign also came from the Dollar Tree, and I just painted that to match. So I definitely have some more work, but this is the start of it. I hope that you really enjoyed these. I would love to hear what you think, so leave me a comment down below. I love interacting with you, so I always appreciate when you do comment. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!